What do they got? Like, it doesn't make sense to try and start attacking their hand. I just want to start drawing cards and gaining life.
Preparation yields heed. My count fools have sown discord, and they shall reap my wrath. Spend this mana wisely.
All right. What is up, everybody? Welcome in. Got another brew here for you. Continuing my love affair with Ugin and trying to play control in this metagame. So black-white Ugin, made a couple videos on it. Big upgrades from Lorwyn Eclipsed, Requiting Hex, and we're trying out Ajani. Ajani, you either make a token or you can kill or deal 4 damage to a tapped creature. So he kind of creates a bunch of roadblocks, can come down and help control the game. The tokens kind of force people to overextend into the wraths that we're playing. He's a good bridge card in my opinion. But then the really exciting part of the deck that we get is Firdoch Core, I think that's how you say it. Previous versions of the deck were playing Mono Rocks. This one is a 3 mana, taps to make any color, and you can spend 4 to turn it into a 4/4 artifact creature. But the artifact itself is a kindred artifact, so it counts as every creature type even when it's not a creature. So that means that we have a non-creature permanent that turns on Unholy Annex. So the thing that I disliked the most about the black-white deck, and when I was brewing it, the question that I was trying to answer the whole time was, how are we going to draw cards? And the answer that we had come up with was Mazemind Tome and Ugin, and then Hedron Archive was kind of a card draw, Beza, Fountain Port, right? All these really slow, clunky ways to draw cards. But now we've got Unholy Annex that allows us to draw cards, and if we have the core in play, then we just always have a demon, so that it also starts draining our opponent, starts gaining us life. Some of the videos or some of the matches that we recorded for this against aggro were just gaining 4 life a turn, 2 life a turn, and while drawing cards, just sitting back. So that is the main appeal of the deck. Obviously you can make the demon on the back half of Ritual Chamber. Soulstone Sanctuary is also a demon because it has changeling, or it has all creature types. And yeah, got Binding Negotiations in here. Anyone who's been watching my videos knows that I like Binding Negotiations as the go-to discard spell, mostly because it can take Riddler and Nova Hellkite and Harmonizer out of Warp, or cards out of Airbending. So got some of those in the main deck. Nowhere to run. There was a match that we recorded just now where the turning off ward mattered, so this could easily be any of the 2 casting cost removal spells. Get Lost, giving them map suck, but just the flexibility, killing enchantments and planeswalkers is important. And then Wraths, we've got Ashiok. I like Ashiok as the 5 mana planeswalker. It could very easily be Elspeth. I like being able to draw cards, especially in the matchups where you just play a planeswalker and then they kill it. Elspeth leaves behind 1 token in that scenario, whereas Ashiok will at least draw you a card dig you a little bit more towards other action, or she always makes 2 tokens if you minus her and you just need chump blockers or whatever. Yeah, so that's the deck. 12, 16, 17. Yeah, we're not playing enough white mana to play Ajani, so I should probably get like 2 courtyards in here. Yeah, I had 2 games in a row where like Ajani was not castable on turn 3, so yeah, we can, or these could very easily be multiversal passages as well. Conceal Courtyard is kind of a liability in control, so maybe a Fabled Passage. There we go. Split the difference. Yeah, sideboard, Authority of Consoles. So my line of thinking with Authority of Consoles in the sideboard is that it's like a fine card against the red decks, turning off their haste creatures, turns off Nova Hellkite real well, as well as like Frostcliff Siege that gives everything haste, those decks. But then it can also be like our stop them from going off against Bear Bending. We have a match against Bear Bending that we recorded. I sat through it so that you don't have to. We'll fast forward through all of the super boring turns. But Authority of the Consoles like kept me alive, but then they, I had no cards in my hand at that point in the game. I was drawing lots of cards. I just didn't draw the wrath that I needed to like punish them. So maybe Authority of the Consoles isn't the hate card that you want for that deck. I don't know if that deck is popular enough to warrant playing Torpor Orb. I figured Authority of Consoles at least gives you like a more flexible sideboard card that you also bring in against other matchups. Got 3 Duress, Binding Negotiation to bring our hand disruption to 7. We beat Control 3 times in the videos, so that worked out nicely. Voice of Victory. I don't know how I feel about Voice of Victory. Like, I wanted enough cards in the sideboard that we can take out all of our bad cards against Control, because Hex, Nowhere to Run, Day of Judgment are all dead against Control. Get Lost is also real medium. But, like, Voice of Victory is good against exactly Control and not much else. So I don't know how much I want to keep Voice of Victory in. But we got Rest in Peace, Soul Guide Lantern, and Kutzel's Flanker as our graveyard hate. Another Hex for when we're on the draw or just against aggro decks. And then Aang's Iceberg is our answer. It is our only way to exile artifacts for against the Monument decks. And then it is very good against Dimir, so it can exile Curiosity or Kaito. So that's the deck. The matches were pretty fun. The last match is a doozy, but yeah, the package of Unholy Annex is super sweet. Shout out to Goot Loblin in the Rebel Discord for turning me on to brewing with this package. It's been fun. I don't know if this is the best home for it, but this was the place that I wanted to try it the most. And yeah, let me know what you think of the deck. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Help support the channel, and enjoy the matches. I sure did, for the most part. That last match was a doozy. All right, peace. Zinix. Italatar. Ooh, this hand is not good. Like, if it was Ugin and any other card, I'd be tempted to keep. So this is essentially like a 6-card hand. Is this better than the average 6-card hand? I mean, Realm of Ko comes in tapped. We're on the draw, so we might need to, like, Yeah, we can do a lot worse than this, so we'll keep. Standard metagame challenge. So the decks you see in this thing are pretty wide-ranging from my experience. Okay, this is control. So this hand is not the worst against control. Or it's a combo deck. Yeah, it's control. This deck is very bad against control. Okay, well, we get to stick our Ajani. They have... I mean, they might be straight blue-white. So... if that's the case, they have Get Lost, and then maybe...
One way or another, this fight. Stand by my side,
Ains Iceberg as clean answers to Planeswalkers. Ajani's ultimate is not super threatening, though. I can go and get my Changeling Mono Rock. Yeah, let's...
Thank you for your aid.
Now he's casting Get Lost on Ajani? Why didn't he just... I guess he didn't want me to pop my map tokens this time. He's doing that unkicked? Wow. I would have just done it... like, he has to have a 5-drop in his hand then. Why not just cast it kicked and then untap and Get Lost Ajani then? Okay, so he is Jeskai. I don't think I want to activate the Soulstone Sanctuary, which means that I misplayed by not playing the Air Temple. Oh no, Air Temple is 4 plus the land, so I couldn't have activated it anyway. Yeah, let's just bash and then hold up either Realm of Ko or the Air Temple. Okay. Just in peace. It's basically a blank against me, so gotta feel good about that. Hallowed Fountain tapped and saying go. Let's see if we can get them to... Nice, get that out of there. Don't want that. I could tap the Air Temple there to push 3 more damage, but like if they Wrath here, I'd rather have the Spirit token that I can make at the end of turn. Lightning Helix, Ashling's Command, 2 damage to each creature. Ooh, instant speed sweeper there, because now they get to clean up my board without having to tap out to an opening for Annex. But yeah, making the 2/2 survive that as a 3/3 is better than just making a fresh spirit. But now they just have Jeskai Revelation mana. I drew straight blanks. Don't love this, but here we are. Activate the 2 life there. I was gonna activate the Soulstone Sanctuary, but they probably have Jeskai Revelation in their hand. And then they just like bounce the Annex, kill the Sanctuary, yeah. I mean, they're making 2/1/1s here. We get to draw a card. We've got 7 cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're in some trouble. This is the matchup that I'm hoping to dodge with this deck. I do think this deck has a great matchup into like all the aggro decks, though. Just saying go. Okay. Let's do this. If they have second Revelation here, then we're just dead, no matter what we do, so... Okay.
Heed my counsel.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Frig. Yeah, I mean, assuming they play more than one Jeskai Revelation, then they have it now. Yeah. We're going to 6, 4, and then we just die to Jeskai Revelation. Nice. Okay. So we've got a bunch of blanks against them. King's Iceberg is probably like... If they are playing like Nagi, then Iceberg is a clean answer. Maybe Nowhere to Run. I'm like, Iceberg can save one of my permanents, albeit very expensively. It can save one of my permanents. It's probably Iceberg is the least bad card in our side. Doing the iceberg trick though on Annex, it comes back in with none of the rooms unlocked though, which is really bad. Oh, they are in the tank. I guess if we wanted to like really sideboard heavily for the control deck, we could just have like the full 4 duress in the sideboard. And then that way we would be more likely to stick our relevant spells. Okay, this is fine. Get our Mazemind Tome down before they can counter it. That is a recipe for success against control, or at least step 1. So they went to 6 and they're on the draw. Yeah, like that. Comes in tapped, but I'll take it. Okay, so they have enough lands. I'm going to slam this Ajani.
Danger surrounds us. Stay side by side we fight.
Okay. Now's a good time to fire off Binding Negotiation. If we draw an untapped land, then we can core and Binding Negotiation, which would be very good. Get that out of He's I guess I'm taking Beza.
Thank you for your aid.
I don't think I want to scry anymore. When did they draw Get Lost? They're hovering over Ajani. Maybe they're just reading it. They're reading it like, oh yeah, I don't need to care about that ultimate. Yeah, it looks like they're flooding out over this. They're just drawing 2 cards. Okay, we're gonna fire off this other Binding Negotiation then. Jeskai Revelation. If they want to double Helix Ajani, that's fine with
My
me.
allies stand strong.
They have untapped red. Yeah, they have untapped red.
This is your last warning.
I think I want to start scrying because honestly, this turn I'm just gonna bash them with the core. But I want to keep making my land. Well, no, I'm doing that instead. Let's draw a card. Okay, this is looking good. They still have lots of opportunity to draw out of it, though. We don't have a super fast clock. Oh, maybe they're gonna find their Get Lost. Let's see what they got. Six. They have their 7th land in hand. So we're just going to take Jeskai Revelation. And this can't. Yeah, we're just going to make the big boom boom. That's a pretty sweet token art. Oh wow, they're doing it naked. Unkicked Consult. Did they find their 3rd Jeskai Revelation? Would not surprise me. I've seen like some of these lists play full 4 Jeskai Revelation. Day of Judgment, that's pretty good. Abandoned Air Temple. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Now let's do this. One mon away from being able to finish the game next turn. Trying to make in 2 tokens. Nice. Let's see what they hit. What do they got? Nice. Nice. So they're playing like no permanents. So Hang's Iceberg is really... I guess they're playing Beza. I have Get Lost though. I don't really have any other clean answers to Beza. So yeah, I think that this is probably our best configuration against them. I mean, they flooded. We got a little lucky that game. They flooded. We had like the hand disruption at the right time. If I really wanted to just like go all in on having a better control matchup, we'd just get the side into 8 discard spells. Ugh. But yeah, have an Annex go in that game with the core. That was real nice. Ooh. This is like all of our good cards against them. Ooh, this even comes in tapped though. We're on the draw. I mean, this is a bad matchup, so maybe I just, like, I need to get lucky one way or another. So getting lucky drawing lands. There's 25 lands left in the deck. With, what, 53 cards. So I'm And I have 2 draw steps to draw a land. I'm gonna keep this. Call me crazy. But I'm gonna keep it. Okay. Missed our first one. Missed our second one. But we get their stock up. They have a new Nagi, so we need to at least Binding Negotiation them. This is... We're gonna Mazemind Tome. Start. Scry for some lands. Yeah, we have 1 more turn before Nagi comes down. Alright, Jeskai Revelation, Ashland's Command, Day of Judgment. Get rid of that Nagi. Alright. We are in it to win it. Let's go. We're going to draw 2 with Ashland's Command here. Keep it. Draw. Do you have a response? No. Awesome. Get lost? I don't think I want Get Lost. Like, they play Unagi. They play... I feel like we can do better than Get Lost. Yeah, especially because if we draw a land next turn, we can go Core, second Annex. I feel like they should have done that in response to my Annex, because if they drew No More Lies, then nice. If they drew No More Lies, they could have countered it. Now they're in Revelation territory. I think we need to go digging for another discard spell, because they're probably hitting a Revelation here. So I think I want to scry. No. Does this resolve? Okay. Does this resolve? Okay. Let's see where this goes. I did not expect. Is he gonna abrade me? Jeskai usually plays 2 abrades in the main, so... And we did just bottom and get losting 1. Okay. It's fine. Honestly, I'd rather they get lost one of those than kill the changeling. Because now, like, this is a clock. Am I getting Revelation? No, I'm not getting Revelation. I mean, they could still Revelation on their turn. Let's draw a card. I like that. Because if they No More Lies this, I'm going to be very sad. Okay. Lightning Helix. I do still have Devious Cover-Up in the deck, so I don't want to, like, exile anything that I might want to target with the Cover-Up. Ajani's not nothing. It gives us a creature to... Oh, they kept it on top. That's not good. Doming us here. That is aggressive. Speak of the deadly cover-up. Yeah, we know what's in their hand. Honestly, I know what they kept on top. Why? I wish that it showed me what they kept on top. That's relevant information that I should have access to. Okay, so they have Elspeth, Meringue, Double Beza, 2 Get Losts left, a Wan Shi Tong, a Negate, and a Braid. 1 3 steps. River Regent, Elspeth, Double Beza, Double Get Lost, Negate, a Braid, Wan Shi Tong. Yes, please. Fountain Board, playing Ultima. Okay, draw a card. Nice. So let's do this first. And this. Make them use their Day of Judgment. Cup Demon. For 10. That's big game. That is big game indeed. So they have 6 mana untapped right now. I'm feeling very good about this game. We got a little lucky, gotta say, but we missed our second land drop, and this is the state of the game here. We're on like turn... They missed a land drop? I don't think so. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're on turn 11. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we missed 2 land drops. I mean, we're on the draw. So, yeah, we just missed that 1 land drop on turn 2, and we've, like, hit every other land drop since then. That's pretty sweet. Alright. Let's do this. Okay. This open. They don't have a second red to cast a second lightning helix, so they're just dying. We're going to... Alright, we did it! We beat our bad matchup. That was pretty sweet. Who versus Abe? Av? Avenue. I would keep this if I had a black land. Oh. Oh, jeez. Well, maybe we'll get lucky. Nope, we're against red, so his hand is awful. Okay. Binding Negotiation, very good against Hellkite. Yeah, let's just keep the life total high. Give me a untap. Nope. I think I just start gaining life though. Like they have so many cards in their hand. Like it doesn't make sense. It makes sense to try and start attacking their hand. I just want to start drawing cards and gaining life. Missed a land drop though. Given how sketchy that keep was. Accidental keep. That's a good card. Glad I did not binding them last turn, because I probably would have had to take that. Now we have to do this. I'm liking our spot here. Yeah, we can make the demon. Going a 9, going a 6. Maybe we want to just start gaining more life. They were supposed to lightning strike me there, and then shoot me with Firebrand and try and get lucky with Tursa. This feels great, by the way. Like, this whole thing going on here. You're returning one to my hand. Okay. Scalding Viper. Cast a spell that costs 3 or less, I take 1 damage. Okay? I guess I'm just keeping that. Yeah. Just make it easy on ourselves. Alright. Woo! That felt good. Okay. Authority comes in against them. They play that god, so that comes in. What's bad here? Ashiok is not great. And you've cut 5 cards. Honestly, Annex probably gets trimmed, because if we don't have the this thing, then I mean, maybe I just don't care about the 4-drop god. Like, it's not like, if I just kill it normally, it's not like they're gonna flip it back. So maybe Iceberg is just out. I like Binding Negotiation, but maybe not 3 of them. And then we need to cut 1 more card. Is it Ugin? No, I can't be Ugin. Yeah, it's probably Deadly Cover-Up. Actually, it might be Ajani. Yeah, let's... Johnny on the draw. Probably not super great. Okay. Accidentally keeping that hand, and then, like, drawing the 3rd untapped land to play the core was unexpected. It's not on my bingo card for today. Okay. We have a piece of interaction. We have some card draw. Let's get this in play. Deadly Cover-Up. I mean, they didn't play a 1-drop. So, I think we can do better than Deadly Cover-Up. Like, even lands might be better than Deadly Cover-Up here, because, like, we have Mazemind Tome and we have Ugin. They play like a Slick Shot or something. Yeah, glad we did not do that, because I would rather kill this. Make them use their monitor too. And then we get to play Ajani and minus it. Actually, plus an Ajani here seems pretty good. Yeah, in all honesty, might be correct to plus Ajani. Although then we just get wrecked by Hellkite. So let's let this go.
Your friendship is what makes you strong.
Viper,
Justice is
just
done.
keep playing plinking me away anyway, since I have the Mazemind Tomes in my hand. They gotta have a burn spell for Ajani, right? Okay, no burn spell, but that is a very good card. Annex. Now I wish I had that devious cover up. Let's see. Wizard. Oh my. Face Village Synergies. If I play Annex and plus Ajani, I'm gonna go to 14, and then I can unlock the room next turn. Well, if I did that, then I would have wanted to play this tapped. I don't think I want to race to Mazemind Tome. No, I think I just want to play both here. Just try and dig for an answer to whatever they're gonna put down on their board. Like, holding one with Ugin in my hand is kind of appealing, but I don't think I can reliably live to cast the Ugin, so I need to... Mazemind Tome is gonna dig, and it's going to potentially gain me 4 life. No, not a gun. Okay, well, now they're getting... Okay, they're down a Hired Claw. Nowhere to run. Non-creature spell deals damage to number of non-creatures they've cast this turn. I think I need to try and just get an untapped land. Maybe I should have kept the Get Lost to answer the Legend of Roku. There's the core. So if I play core, so I'm going to take 2 from the Magebane Lizard and 1 from the Razorkin Needlekin. I'm going to go to 13. Then I'm going to play Godless Shrine and go to 11. And then I can play... No, I'm going to take 3 from the Lizard, so I'm going to be at 10. But then I'm going to get to draw a card, and then potentially Ugin next turn. Okay, I think I'm going to keep this. These are Kithkin. Yeah. 6. We just need to hit a colorless spell. No, this is colorless, so we can't even kill this. We can kill this or this. Let's see. So... Ugin...
Flows' eye will put an end. Insight is vital to success.
Stabilized. Man, bottoming or fitting that devious cover-up, deadly cover-up, and then losing to a board like this. Ugh. Okay. Do we want to change anything? Legend of Roku is very good. That makes me kind of want Binding more. They don't play a ton of hasters, so Authority is probably not as good. Ajani is probably better on the play. Yeah, Authority is just gonna like gain some life. I guess they play Nova Hellkite, so I don't want to go too far down on Authority. But I'm on play, so let's do this. Oh, well, we have the combo. If we had one more land, I would keep this. Okay. We'll keep this. I think I have to bottom Ugin here, as bad as that feels. Take the god. $116. Let's draw an untapped land here. That's not an untapped land. One time. Come on, deck. So I'm just gonna take 2 from casting this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I mean, we were never winning this game with never drawn our 4th land, so yeah. All right. Well, we had no business winning game 1, and then we just got super unlucky in game 3. Them's the breaks. Well, we'll 1-1 in the standard metagame challenge. We'll run it back and try again. Mazemind Tome. Right? Complain about this. See what you got. Spell snare. Nice. Okay, so we're playing against control again. Behind this game, so they have Beget Lost, then they have Beget Lost. Yep. Conceding just to save time here. We've got a whole lot of nothing. I mean, once we see their hand, then we can better assess that. Like, they could just have straight blanks in their hand. Okay, well, I guess we have to keep playing. Jeskai. Okay. Worth it to not concede, to learn that they're Jeskai and not just straight blue-white. Game is strong. Okay, they're representing Jeskai Revelation, so... Alright,
That's rough, buddy.
Okay. So I did add the third duress in the sideboard, just to give us a little bit more of an edge. And do we want Aang's Iceberg more than we want anything else? We have to keep in some Get Lost. But honestly, Aang's Iceberg is probably better than Get Lost. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can get lucky. The last swing we got against Control, we got pretty lucky. Okay. I can dig this. Utility lands, hand disruption. We don't have any action, but they are mulliganing. Nice.
That's rough, buddy.
Good on the button. Insert. Power fountain on top. They bend the land. Do that next turn? No, because we want to attack the Soulstone Sanctuary next turn. Get rid of Consoles, probably. They play Shiko. Shiko and Consoles is pretty good. Draw a card. Nice. Yeah. Clean rep on the demon.
Allow my progeny to continue their
Okay.
rampage.
Well, let's just have them mulligan and then tear their hand apart. That's the game plan. It's like 7 discard spells post board. So it's winnable. It's winnable, that's for sure. Game 1 is pretty abysmal. But post board, it's winnable. Binding negotiation to Annex Ugin. Can't say no to this. Kept it on top. Cheaters. Get rid of that. We're going to get Spell Snare here. But annul, no more lies. Same rep. Let's put this in play. Not gonna play into their annul. Might be wrong to do that since we have Ugin in our hand, but Voice of Victory lets us resolve annul, or lets us resolve Annex. Voice of Victory. Ooh, but now I can Ugin get back Voice of Victory. They're get losting that and not the Annex? That's strange to me. They're at 10. They have Jeskai rep. No, they don't. Well, they might have it now, but they can't cast it this turn. They have Get Lost that answers this. If they play like a Flood Maul, that answers the demon.
Preparation yields heed. My count fools have sown discord, and they shall reap my wrath. Spend this mana wisely.
Alright. Beat the bad matchup. Alright, 2-0. 2-0 in our second bullet. Not bad. Hyderia. Hyduri? Hyderia. Okay, this hand is good. It is one of my better cards against Reanimator. But I think I'm just supposed to try and draw a land here. This is weird Reanimator. Knights of Rao. there. They're like Naya, Yuna, probably. The Yuna sleeves. Discard double Bahamut. So let's see. I draw land. It's not a land. So I want to set up a sequence here. They're not going to Yuna this turn, but I want to get my Nowhere to run in play so that I can get lost their Yuna the turn that they play it. Overlord of the Boiler Bird Bilges. We'll also get a Yuna. Okay, they don't have hardly anything. They can flip their Joshua and then just get rid of it. Okay. Nice. Just wanna... They could top deck a Yuna. I mean, they kept 2 on top, so I don't think it's safe for me to draw a card here. You need to just hold up, get lost. Kept a forest top of their deck. They kept 2 on top of their deck. Okay, there's Yuna. Oddly enough, I need to draw a untapped white source in order to Wrath and hold up, get lost here. Okay, thank you, deck. This way, and then just start plussing Ashiok. They have 38 cards in their deck.
Beautiful nightmare. Such enticing force.
I mean, they can just start hard casting boom booms that they draw. So if we deadly cover up, we might just want to hit like Bahamut or Knights of Round. Oh, nice. Okay, so they get Bahamut back. Or, I guess they're getting Knights of Round here. Do I have an answer to Knights of Round? I don't know if I do. nowhere to run Answers Knights of Round. We gave him one window to top deck. They're getting Bahamut, killing Ashiok. Okay, well that's better than Knights of Round, I think. So we can cover up here. Yeah, let's... Everything else in their deck I have answers to, so... Does Terra do? I don't need to read them now, I can read that when they're in the clock. Yes, please. I mean, their deck is full of very scary, like, expensive creatures, so they have lots of good top decks here. That was good. Let's draw a card first. This, importantly, gains them a life, so even if they whiff, they're not going to die next turn. They get Joshua. And Titan does not save them. they can draw Esper, they can hit Esper Origins, but something satisfying about winning with Unholy Annex. So we get our Graveyard Hate, want the Binding Negotiation, probably want Aang's Iceberg. Hex is bad against them. What else is bad against them? Ajani doesn't seem great. I think I like everything else. Nowhere to Run was surprisingly relevant. It might just be Aang's Iceberg. Because if they're bringing in, like, disenchant effects, then, like, putting something under Iceberg and then getting it back feels bad. Yeah. Oh, and we did have an answer to Knights of Round, so we did. Okay. We probably put Ugin on the bottom. Probably. Seems greedy not to. I'm surprised they don't play Ice till it's 4. See what you got. Is it weird that I don't want to take any of these? Like just putting stuff in their yard for Yuna to get? Ooh, nice. Come in. This can come in and call me. Yeah, we're gonna take some damage here. But we... I'm surprised they didn't call Avatar. I guess they're getting a red here, so yeah. We're at 14. Binding negotiation. Aspirations. Oh wow, that tap land was huge. Six. I feel like I can do better than this. So they can't cast Bahamut next turn. I'm gonna hold up Get Lost just in case they draw Yuna. They do get to draw 2 cards this turn. It's a big boy. Left 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, that was a good draw. Very, very good draw. Oof. So they are 2 mana away from playing it. Okay. Like Ugin does not answer Bahamut, unfortunately. Oh gosh, nice. Lucky. Untap land would have killed them. Alright. I feel like they're just playing that deck because they like Yuna. I don't think that deck is very competitive.